believe that in life the most beautiful moments are the beginnings. So this should be a very beautiful moment because it marks the start of this relationship. Dear friends, my name is Catalin. I'm a 33, soon to be 34-year-old guy from Romania who's been traveling the world for the last almost 46 months now, non-stop. I've been in Romania for about 2.5, 3 months during these 46 months of traveling all over the world. I've traveled for almost 2 years entirely in Southeast Asia, and then I've traveled also around 2 years in Latin America. I work as a travel vlogger. I'm a YouTuber. Actually, my main channel, Backpack Your Life, which is mainly in Romanian, is the #1 travel source now in Romania. I'm going to tell you later in our relationship about how that all started. And about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I came up with an idea to start a new YouTube channel that's going to be 100% in English. Let me explain. I have been posting frequently on my main channel for about 2 or 3 times per week for the last more than 3 years, because I started traveling, and then after 10 months or so I started my YouTube channel. So for about 3 years I've been posting there for at least 2 or 3 times per week, and then I have decided, which this is a decision I took a long time ago, but I never actually started the channel. This happened very recently. So I have decided to start this channel, first of all because I want to improve my English, because I think this is the best way, this interactive relationship that happens on YouTube is the best way to learn and to improve your English, because I'm actively speaking and actively explaining things. So this is going to be a huge plus for me. And second of all, because I want to share my experiences, my travels, my stories with you guys. I'm not alone, I'm traveling with my girlfriend. She's from Colombia, but now she has classes. Well, I haven't even told you where we are. So actually now in this moment we are in Paris. We've been living here for the last 3 weeks, and in this video I want to give you a short and very fast tour of our apartment here in Paris, because accommodation is the #1 problem when you're traveling, and here more than ever, more than anywhere in the world, Paris being a very expensive city, sometimes it can get pretty tricky finding accommodation and finding good apartments. You enter in this big hallway, which is pretty interesting because outside is not so beautiful, especially at night. It can get a bit tricky. I wouldn't say it's dangerous, but well, it looks dangerous. Okay. So here you have this second door. Then you come in this huge courtyard. Yes, I think it's like a courtyard. And you see, there's a totally different atmosphere here than it's outside. Outside is very, very noisy, but here you hear absolutely nothing. And then you have your third door. We found this apartment on Airbnb, and I honestly believe that it would have been impossible for us to find a better apartment. We are on the 3rd floor. Okay, so that is the entrance. To your right, exactly how you enter, there's the bathroom. Yeah, so we've been living here for quite a while now. The apartment is not as clean as it was when we arrived here, but of course next week when we'll be leaving, we'll be cleaning everything here. Here is the kitchen, very useful, with everything, absolutely everything you need. Inside here, dishes and whatnot. Here you have a mirror, you can see me. And this is the living room, which I honestly believe that it's very, very, very big. The view, a typical Parisian view with typical Parisian buildings. There's the courtyard. Okay, so from here we make a right And here is our bedroom with the same view. Very big, very spacious, very clean, good Wi-Fi. That is very, very important for me. It's unbelievably quiet, and this is why I would say that this apartment is really, really cool, because it's really quiet, very clean, very spacious. You have everything you need here, and we are actually paying for 1 month. We are paying here 750 euros. Well, actually, the apartment was around 800 euros or something like that. Then we negotiated to 750 for 1 month. And the fact is that exactly when we arrived here, the girl told us that the washing machine is not working, you see, that it's not accessible. And we told her that this is going to be a pretty big problem, because of course we'll be staying here for 1 month, so we desperately need a washing machine. And she told us that there's a laundry self-service like a couple of blocks from here, and that we could easily go there, and she's going to discount another 50 euros, which we are going to spend this month on laundry. Why Backpack Your Sins? Why did I choose this name? First of all, because I already have my other channel that's called Backpack Your Life, and I like the idea backpack your and something. And like 1 week ago or something, I came up with the idea of backpack your sins. This doesn't mean I'm a sinner, or maybe I am. Well, I think all of us are sinners, but I honestly really like the name. So what's for the future of this channel? What's going to happen? I actually have no idea at the moment of making this video. I don't know what I'll show you. I don't know what is going to happen here. All I know that I'm very, very excited and very nervous now. I haven't done a video in English in a very, very, very long time, and I hope that there's going to be a very big difference between this video and, let's say, and the 10th video on this channel. And then I'll be able to improve my English, and I'll be able to speak with you guys a bit more naturally, because I have to admit, in this moment right now, I am a bit stressed. I will also tell you in the future about the story with my girlfriend. How did we meet, and so on. But right now we're in Paris. She's studying French here. We have another week, and after that we'll fly into Norway. My mother lives there. We'll be staying in Norway for around 2 weeks. We'll be traveling, doing some road trips and whatnot. And from there we're leaving for Vietnam. We have our tickets booked from Oslo. We're going to Vietnam. We'll be visiting Cambodia and Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, South Korea. So this is going to be a pretty long trip, this leg of my adventure, because my adventures and my travels normally are like this. I go to Latin America, I stay there for like 8-9 months, then I come to Europe, I visit my mother, I stay there 1 month, then I go to Asia, I stay in Asia like 1 year, then I come back to Europe, I visit my mother, and if I have the time I go to Romania. This is how it normally happens for me, because every time I went from Latin America to Asia, of course Europe being in the middle, I had a pit stop in Europe. We have in plan also to visit other parts of the world for 2020. We want to go to Canada. There are tons of plans and tons of things that are inside my head as we speak, and I just hope that I'll be able to deliver. I also have some very interesting things that are only in English on my other channel, and I'm going to post those videos here as well. I have an adventure in which I traveled on a boat on the Amazon between Peru and Brazil. That was in spring 2016. I have some very, very interesting interviews. I have an interview with Pablo Escobar's #1 hitman. He's called Popeye, Juan Jairo Vasquez Velasquez. While I've been in Colombia in 2017, I had the opportunity to have an interview with him, and that interview went viral. And it's pretty interesting. I think I'm going to also post it here. Then I have an interview with an ex-cop who fought against Pablo Escobar back in the 90s, in which in the interview he tells us many things about how Colombia was back then and so on. And I also have some videos from my adventures in the Philippines, which are also in English. So I will search through my archive, and when I'll find videos that are 100% made in English, of course I'm going to upload them here. Okay, so this is it. this is the first time you actually get to know me, because I've posted some videos before that, but those were only like test videos, some artistical videos that I've shot throughout the world. But this is the first video in which you get to see me and in which you have the opportunity to have this conversation. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is Catalin Backpack Your Life. I'll link it down below. I'm not going to create a special Instagram account for this channel. Either way, all my content on Instagram is in English, so I think this is going to be easier for me to manage, because you'll find out that I have tons of problems of managing things. I'm a very chaotic and very unorganized person. So me deciding to start this channel in English and to post here at least one time per week is going to be pretty challenging. Thank you very much for watching this video. Actually, I think it was pretty long for the first video. I hope you liked it. I hope you hit that subscribe button and also that bell notification so you get notified every time when I upload new content. Thank you very much. Have an amazing day. Love you. I forgot to tell you, I received this underwater drone a couple of days ago from Hong Kong. I have to make a review about it on my main channel, on my Romanian channel, but of course I'm going to be making that review in English, so I'm going to also post it here. I have no idea how to use this thing. I just unpacked it and put it here, so hopefully it's going to be a nice video, but I will be making that video in Norway in a couple of weeks, because I think the environment over there is much more nicer than here, so it should be a better suited test for this thingy, which by the way looks interesting.